Hello, welcome to Puzzling Tuesday. Hi everybody. Hello Radrosh. Hello Soul. I'm in a tunnel. This is exactly like being on the London Underground. This feels like such a return to form. Like we've finished the difficult stealth game that I was not good at, and now we're just getting back to what this channel's always been about, you know, just doing a puzzle with no context. Turn this up a bit so you can hear these footsteps. Oh, there's actually like a bit of wear and tear around the bottom too. And it gets worse closer to the door. Go through the channel, I want to go to France. Have you been in the channel tunnel? I've been through it. I think just the one, well, back and there and then back again. Look at that 5 waving emote. They're so frantic. Okay, I'm gonna say something about this section, which is prompting me to use my mouse as if I'm a complete moron. What do I look like? I look like a slightly hunched over man with quite square shoulders, kind of I would say, customer service type gait, type back structure. I'm gonna say something right here. I don't know if this is gonna be a good call or not, but this introduction to me smacks of a bad M. Night Shyamalan film. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that this itself is good or bad, but the vibe I'm getting is this is the door to the beach that makes you old. Right, let's see what happens. Wow, I did it. This is exactly the sequence that happens in Fallout 3. I'm winning at puzzle. It's so lovely. Wow. This also has, it feels like, what's the name of that movie that I haven't seen where this guy just wakes up on a bunch of people wake up on an empty, oh my god, that's like a million films, never mind. I'm gonna follow this. Oh, a couch! I thought that was a stain. That is just light filtering through the trees. I thought that was a stain. Oh. Okay. Alright. So I have to... Where am I getting it to? Oh, okay. Both of them? That one. Okay, I did something. And then there's a second one? How do I do... Okay, I'm guessing I can't do both. Can I cancel? Oh, when I press escape to go to the menu, it closes my eyes. See, there's an actual animation of my eyes opening and closing, my eyelids, and then you can see like the artifacts on the inside of your eyelids. Okay, I know this is a bad idea. In general, in mist likes to do something without knowing what it will do, but I'm gonna put this one on. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put that one on and see what happens. Because, you know, like when we did Abduction, there was a bunch of stuff that if you did something without knowing why, you'd have to backtrack a million years. Oh, a cute little table to sit and chat with someone over an orchid. This looks like a pool. It looks like it should be a pool, but there isn't water in it. Let's have a look in. That's wisteria, isn't it? Why am I just naming plants? Oh, okay. 2 of them. 2 of them and 1 exit? Wait, oh my god. I think, okay, 1 of them doesn't work and 1 of them does. And it's not that way. What if you do one of these things and you swirl the little, the track all the way through the maze, and then when you're done, it just spells out "fuck you." Oh, I've made some sort of beam. All right, this has 3 inputs, which it seems like I need to activate. Here's the other one. Wait, no, that's not the other one. This goes somewhere else. All right, let's solve this. I'm just randomly solving. I'm solving with complete abandon. I don't even know what I'm solving. I'm just solving it. Hello. Okay, now this is on. Is the entire game mazes? It can't be. Am I witnessing these things? I'm not sure yet. Okay. Is it up? It's gonna be up here? Yeah, okay. See, they're not exactly difficult, this kind of thing, but obviously this appears to be some kind of like tutorial, so I won't go too harshly on it. There's no finesse to these. You just look at the exit point and do it backwards. That's pretty much it. However, this looks like a kind of low-key puzzle game that would be like, you know, 10 to 15 hours, perhaps. But I looked it up on the video game length website, and that said it can be 30 to 50, or even longer if you're doing side content, and I was like, okay, that's a bit surprising. This apparently has enough content to run as long as all of Outer Wilds and its DLC. I think I've done everything I can in this area. It looks like a castle in general. Yeah? What? Wait, I didn't draw the cool S. Wait. Oh. Why is there 1 grey cloud? Oh, the clouds aren't even like real. They're just kind of like my first try in Photoshop. Oh, okay, I can run. Streamer cancelled for failing to draw a cool S. Do you want to know something, actually? I know it was kind of a... It wasn't just an American thing, the cool S. I mean, I know I saw it. But I personally have never even attempted to draw the cool S. I've never drawn it or tried to. Hello? There's no jump. There's no jump or crouch. There's a door here. I keep turning it up a bit so I can hear the footsteps better. That cloud reminds me... Oh, a swimming pool. It is the beach that makes you old. This cloud reminds me of the... I've started that sentence like 3 times now. what's it? The fake cloud, the cloud that's like manufactured mist in Subnautica that obscures an island from you, and it doesn't move or animate, so you can't tell at the beginning, but then eventually you realize it's not a real cloud and there's just a thing in there. All right, different puzzle. What is this? What? Oh, I can go over those? Okay, I thought they were blocked. Okay, so there's no instructions, I think. There's just sort of no... I don't think you read anything in this entire game. I think it's entirely done through just intuitively getting it. So I might need a second. What is going on here? There are 4 start points. What if I go through all of the little black blobs? No. Yeah, that's all. That's what I just tried to do. Apparently that's not it. So they don't block you, but nothing happens when you go through them. These don't do anything when I click on them. I can't go over... Okay, I can't go over my own track. What if I go over them and also I go through each of the other start points? Well, like, I couldn't quite do that, but... I'm confused and intrigued by your little game. Maybe I should come back to this. Maybe... I mean, it does look kind of like something you don't do right at the beginning, doesn't it? Perhaps there will be a simple version of that will teach me. This is so strange. It's just a very colourful environment with literal, actual just puzzles standing right there for you to do them. What's up this hill? I can see the castle from up here. All of our troubles seem so small from up here. Hello. I remember seeing this from below. So I can walk around the ramparts. I don't know if I can fall off, but I don't want to try it. Oh. Hey, is that something I can pick up? Oh, I can't go that way. This just ends. So I can look at it. Maybe I can go around the other way? Oh, I can't fall off. There is an invisible barrier, so I don't have to worry about, I don't know, playing the video game terribly. And the shadow is really funny to me. I'll just moonwalk the rest of it. Has he got a mullet? Oh. I hope he doesn't survive this adventure. Seriously, the one grey cloud thing? What is up with that? Alright, so I can see this tube and There's nothing. I can't do anything. Okay. I wonder if there's any additional controls that have yet to be revealed. Ooh. So there's a glass of something. So someone was sitting here and there is a coaster with what it sort of looks like a stylized sunrise, perhaps. I've got really no idea what's going to be relevant, what I'm going to have to pay attention to. Setting up for my rooftop nap and rolling straight off. That would happen. Oh, I didn't mean... Where's the... Shoot, where was the way I came in? It was here, wasn't it? There we go. Okay. Let's try and break out of bounds. Hello, Scenes! Thank goodness I got my haircut recently. I was dangerously close to mullet territory and then I would have killed you. No, you can have a mullet, but I don't want one on any character that I inhabit. Alright, what's this Domino's ass thing? Oh, it is a simple version of the other one. Okay, so do I have to go through a black and a white one in order for it to work? That may be it. Okay, what happens in this circumstance? That doesn't work. The white one's flashing. Okay, I have to go between them. Between? Do I have to go between all of them? Like this. Okay. Oh. Just checking. Between. Segregation! No! Oh no! Is that why we're on this island? Were we captured and placed here as punishment because we're racist? Between? How many betweens do you have to do though? One per row? Or something? So that one. That one. No, one per... These white ones are flashing. Oh my gosh, hang on. This one and then this one. No, I have to go through every available space between a black and a white square. That's what it is. There we go. Now I know what the thing is. Hooray! Okay, one there and there. And then all of these. And then around... No. Hang on. I may be stupid. Oh my goodness, what? Give me a second. Oops. Yeah, this is basically segregation, the puzzle. Okay, let's go up here. No, that doesn't work. Alright, can I do it last? No, because then I haven't done that one. Ah! Oh my gosh, I was trying to go back and I moved my mouse too fast. Okay, buckle in everybody. These blank ones are going to have some sort of utility, aren't they? So I have to go... What if I just go this way first? Do. There we go. I'm gonna do it. It's buckled. Alright, My brain, my brain is already like just going, no, don't do this. Why didn't you play something else? Why didn't you just go and start Disco Elysium? You coward. Why didn't you do something else? No, I fucked it. I fucked it. Because I can't do that one now. Get solving, solve boy. I'm over here like right now. This says my brain activated. Well, okay. It is. I do think it was really fun getting to going through the learning process of this puzzle without having any instructions. I do think that's interesting. Why did I just get a notification that I'm 25% of the way towards my sub goal? There's no sub notification. Hello? Me when I'm a worm. Alright, it's gotta be that. But then... Yeah, I can do that. I can. No, I can't because I have to go all the way around this one. Stop shaking that nasty thing. Yeah, since that is a possibility. I've had Disco Elysium in my Steam library for like over a year. And the intention was always to stream it. It's just so intimidating. It's Disco Elysium. I don't even know how to start approaching it. Me when I'm at the... No, not even at the periscope. When you are the periscope. Okay. You would be going to my house and meeting my guys. That's the thing. Everybody is so affectionate towards the Disco Elysium gays. And I do want to meet them, but it's a bit like... I felt the same way about Outer Wilds. It means so much to a lot of people. It's just a little bit intimidating. But that's no reason not to do it, because when I finally played Outer Wilds, I was like, oh my god, this is great, actually. What if I just do some wild shit and then figure out from there? Which angle do I need to come at this from? Okay, if I come at this from here and go around it, that solves it. So if I can do that. No. Okay, what if I did this? Then come down. There. Okay, I don't think that did anything because I think that was just a tutorial. But now let's go back to the door I just found. In all honesty, this is similar to some games I have played before. I'm actually kind of sad that we didn't end up with... I didn't play Abduction until... Well, it was before I started archiving my streams, so the Abduction playthrough was kind of gone. Except for, like, maybe a clip, I think. And it's similar to that. I think it was inspired by Myst. At least anything in this genre has to be, right? But in general, this is far more like the Neverhood than anything else I've played in the puzzle walkabout genre. Because there's no other communication. Because... Well, okay, I never had like a tiny bit of communication, but Abduction had like too much. Alright, now I know what I'm doing. Let's... Oh, actually, no, I don't. I don't know what these are. Maybe I do have to go through each of the black things. No, I can't. That's impossible. Unless I don't start from that one. Let's start from a different one. This one, I have to go through it. So I can't use this one because I need to go through both of those. This one I could start from. Through those, and then in the middle, 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 through them, through there. Oh no, okay, what? It just flashed off. Maybe it's You can go through these, but you shouldn't? Maybe? Maybe it's don't you dare do that? And then that. And then that. And then one here? Nope. Alright, I still don't know enough yet. Put that in the back pocket. I don't know what the little black blobs do. House. Shed. Can I live here? Someone was building a shed. Can I see anything? I don't think there's anything under there. That's like possibly a wall that fell. There's a puzzle. I didn't see the fucking puzzle. That would be an interesting stream. I've only heard tell of the Neverhood from an old YouTube video years ago. Maybe I shouldn't say guesses. I've been here for 1 minute. No, that's okay. It's a puzzle game. Like, the nature of it is that you guys are going to yell solutions from the sidelines because we have to remember to never solve alone. Sol, you know what? I actually have never considered streaming the Neverhood myself. And it just didn't occur to me. And I think that's because Veggie has promised me on separate occasions that he does intend to stream it. I'm not sure if that was my influence or the very first game I think that Veg and Five ever did stream together was Armicrog, and that was like a massive tragedy because Armicrog is kind of shit, and they shouldn't have. They probably shouldn't have done that at the very beginning because they ended up like kind of pissed off at it for completely understandable reasons. And I was like, no guys, the Neverhood's actually good. This one's just kind of the same but bad. These noises are a little disconcerting. Hey Soul Waspman. Why doesn't mine look like that? Alright, this one is green. Okay, this has the black dots in it. So what do I... Oh, so I do have to hit all the dots. Okay, so yes, it's a hit all the dots situation. Nope. Nope. If you see me doing it wrong, it's because my mouse is wigging out, not because I'm bad at puzzle. No. Wait. I'm pretty sure everybody else watching has figured this out by now. Cool ass time. Oh, there it is. 2 start points. I turned my brain off. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Nobody solved it aside from me. I think that's bad. I don't like that one. Nope. Nope. Also no. No, Okay, getting both of these is the tricky bit. How do I get both of these? I have to go up there and then... No, I have to go through there and then round. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm looking so bad at everything in front of the... We should have some like music I can put on. Oh, that's right. I thought of something I was going to ask everybody. I was going to just begin with an open, I mean, people are here now, so now's a good time to ask. I would like you guys to tell me something that you learned recently. Just like random trivia. Is there anything you found out as during the course of your day, today or this week, that you can tell me about? Something that is maybe just mildly interesting. I've got one, but I want to see if everyone else has one to throw in. It fades out very slowly, which is like kind of insulting. I can feel where the logic is, but I haven't like trained my brain into spatial recognition well enough to do it mentally. So I'm just kind of faffing around. To do this, you have to go around the square and then back out of it on another side. So you could go up there and then like that. In that way, and then through there. Aha! I'm amazing. Whew, okay. Whoops. That was piss easy. Alright, so maybe now we can do that one door. I was doing some research for the comic and found out some people can grow pearl-like structures in their gut. I thought that was interesting, GLaDOS voice. Yeah, isn't that like a bezoar? Like for ancient alchemy style things? It gets mentioned in occult style fiction. Because I think it believed to have magical properties. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Is that the wrong exit? Of course you would know about that, Soul Waspman. You and your wizard. Alright, how about this? No. Okay, there's only one I haven't tried, so what if it's the top right? Oh shit, no. How would... Can you even get? You can't get that exit, can you? That would be impossible. Okay. We'll continue on. I am no longer seeing any wizards. Me when the antipsychotics kick in. Me when my wizard boyfriend breaks up with me. This looks more complex, which means I'm scared. This is so sad. This is the beach that makes you old. I'm gonna say that right now. Oh no, the obelisk. Oh. Okay. So I didn't realize until right now, but I can just activate the puzzle interaction interface no matter where I am. I didn't realize it. That's exactly like, you know, in Outer Wilds, how in the spoiler, the spoiler area, they change it so that you don't get the prompt to drop an item when you look at the ground at the normal level. They change it so you have to look really far at the ground. So you feel like you can't drop your item, but in fact you can. I cannot get down there. Is that a pipe? Is that some sort of pipe? I wonder if there is some kind of fiction to explain why all of this is here. Am I going to do puzzles and uncover a story, or am I just going to uncover puzzles? Because a lot of this is clearly in a state of mid-construction, and there's a shipping crate in the middle of this half-built, possibly a castle? Oh, there's a new mechanic! Oh no, I don't know what it does. And it won't tell me. Alright, it's got 2 dots. Maybe that means that I need to... If the puzzles were less intuitive, this would just be a BGB game. What's BGB? Okay, I'm gonna make a guess at this. No, I thought it might be that you had to fill in 2 sides of the square. Oh, Bad Game Bingo. Or possibly Baby Gaming Baby. Hello, Max. I'm struggling. We're doing not so much witnessing as just flailing around incoherently. Okay. Well, maybe there is somewhere that will teach me this. I don't want to struggle too hard when I've perhaps just not reached a tutorial. Oh, hello. What do you mean I can't go in? They just won't let me in there. Now, come on, realistically speaking. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Spamton? No, I can't solve him. Okay. This looks like it might be intended to be a church. Blocks from hole. Like, it's literally an open hole, but they were like, nope, you can't get in there. I don't know what any of this means. I'm gonna leave the trial and error, like, a little bit. Until it becomes apparent that I have to use trial and error, you know? Oh, that's gorgeous. The colours are very... Okay, this might sound weird, but the colours are kind of unnatural. All of the orange and red trees are right there, and obviously they have done this from a game design perspective so that you can recognize different areas, but it just it gives you the sense of this all being very artificial. Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Oh, this is one of the puzzles. This is just a puzzle from, and I'm in it. I'm in the puzzle. Door open. What do you mean no? I mean, it has already kind of been opened. What? Okay. I was really hoping... Oh, hiya, Mod Fox. Welcome to the Crystal Maze. I was really hoping that I could activate the interface. Wait a second. There's a border. If only I had a start position, I could like... I want to cut the wire, you know? But nothing happens. I need a starting orb, and then I could like drag through that wire. If this became a really weird interface screw game, that would be fantastic. I would love that. Because I can open the solving interface anywhere for no apparent reason. Oh, there's another one here. I don't even get any flashes to help. There's 3. Maybe I need to do 3 of each. No. Who the hell cares? I can't tell. I don't know. Unopened door. Let's call this bit the village. This is the village. A single flower growing in an unused fireplace. The Witnesser! Hey, Nate. That's just, that's probably just a solar panel that's powering all of this. That's fine. That's also a solar panel. Where's that go? Inside here. I do enjoy the whole idea of just putting you down and going, right, figure it out, idiot. This isn't powered on. This splits into green, red, and yellow, all of which are attached to this screen. This wire goes out of the window. What am I witnessing? We have yet to find out. Okay, then it comes down here around the tree into this, which is also not powered on. This goes into the tree down here. Look how much better I've gotten at this since Abduction. Because in Abduction, I had an eye injury, so I couldn't see the wires I was supposed to be looking at. This is also here and then powered by this green one, which goes down that tree. Oh my god, this is giving me flashbacks to Inazuma. You had to do this in Genshin like one time. Okay, here's the puzzle. What the... It does both at once. It mirrors what you do. But I don't know why it's not working. Do I have to spell out some sort of code? Alright, we'll put that in the old mental bank. And we'll come back to it when we understand any of this. I hope there is some kind of a strange storyline that I can piece together, because that's one of the most fun things about puzzle games to me. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it might be a fake wall for a second. I like the context in which you are doing the puzzles, you know? Why the hell am I here doing it? Oh my god. Sir. Can I solve you? Okay, he's trying to get a drink. However, I have no jump. If there is some kind of... Hey, look! His shadow! He's holding the goblet. His shadow is holding it. I have no jump and I must drink. Both of you said that at the same time. What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, I think also, some of my pals were talking about this when I said I would stream it. Did somebody say that this game was something of an inspiration for Blueprints? Was that something that came up? Oh, another obelisk. What is with the strange obelisks? This is some kind of temple. In fact, it's quite a Japanese temple with the signage and the red tree. You heard that it was. I know one of us said that somewhere. The cardboard is like rotting. Oh, a gourd. Several gourds. My footsteps are loud as hell. Okay, this is one of the blue ones. What is the blue thing? Alright, so that was fine. It liked that one. Let me just check. Make sure there's no way I can get in here. Oh. Oh, it won't let me do it. Maybe I should follow the wire. Zen garden. There's so much here. There's so much stuff here. Okay, that didn't help me whatsoever. The other side of it goes to that one, which, I mean, I can still reach it because I'm using my interface. Please God, let this be a weird interface game where I can do stuff from weird stuff using the fact that I can solve anywhere. Okay. Oh, I can't go. It is an interface thing. It is an interface thing. I have to do this from above because the tree is in the way. Or I can use the tree to cover up the little thing. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Okay, this is getting interesting. Yeah, do I have to do it from like there so I can... I don't know, would you be able to see the whole panel? I don't think you would. The tree is actually quite big at the top. So if I can only do 3 sides, I just need to cover up what the side I don't... No, that doesn't work either because I need to go around 3... No, I do need to go around 3 sides. So if one of them is impassable, it should still be possible for me to do it. No, it's not. Wait, hang on. That one. That one should work. Yes, I did it. I did it. Haha. Wait. Oh, it's lit up one side? Do I need to light up multiple sides? What if I just did it again? What the fuck did I do? Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait just a second here. That forms a line. If I stand right there. How can I use this? It's doing some kind of perspective puzzle. Oh god. I can see it. I can see something. Oh, guy reaching. And then the goblet. What does it all mean? Okay. I can, if I look at it like that, you can see the pattern of his body. See if we can align it. Like there. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did I just do? What am I? What kind of powers do I possess? Okay, that's not the right... Oh, that's not the right angle. Where is the right angle for this one? Sorry. I'm so powerful I sneezed. Where... Is this... No. What about this one? Okay, so am I looking at a situation where I have to find... Oh, thank you. I have to find big round things that I can work into my perspective so that I can begin using... Oh my god, this is so weird. Did that work like that it was supposed to, or am I supposed to look at it from a different angle? Because that's where it works the best. But I couldn't get it past the hand. Oh, this obelisk is now... Oh, that's the pattern of the guy. Is lit up on the obelisk. Okay. Alright. What else? I mean, these panels look like they can be powered on, but they aren't. Maybe I'll do... Pattern of the guy. What if I do this again? Oh, wait. It doesn't work from that perspective. I'll try different perspectives on this. See what happens. Okay, we'll close that. And it opens this side. What is going on? Oh, okay, so we're looking at the outside puzzles with the tree. Well, now I can see this line quite clearly. Which looks like it might be something. Oh. Oh! That kind of fits, like, in... Does it fit into this? Or is it my imagination? Maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh, okay. Alright, so I have to find some kind of angle where I can complete this puzzle. Oh, hang on. No. Wait. What if I do it there? No! He doesn't like that. Okay. Ah. What? This is so bizarre. I'm so glad it's perspective shit. Alright, can I do the other one? How much logic will actually, like, pan out here? Alright, this one. Looks kind of like a no because there's rubble in front of it. Where's the end? I would need to get it down to the bottom, but I cannot. Because there's stuff in the way. Oh, it won't even activate. Oh wait, I need to do the second one first. What am I doing? I like how it clangs at you angrily. Okay, the second one, because I'm not completely stupid. Aha, I can see where I'm supposed to put... There we go! Oh my god! Oh, come on. What do you mean? What do you mean, no? I can literally see it.
Thanks for your trust and support, my dear partner. I couldn't have made it this far without your help.
Thank you! Thank you so much! You forgot 3 months as a sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, everybody witness me. I'm attempting. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? This would work if it won't let me do it. It doesn't function. It doesn't like something. Rainbow Dragon, have you seen this game before? This is... oh my god. Why can I not solve? We have a gamer in our midst, everyone. This would totally work if it worked. Red Rush, how many times have you said that while playing Blueprints? I'm gonna look down here for a second. Wait, that's how I... Wait. Huh? Haven't I been to the brown beach? Yeah, it connects up at the other side. And this is the guy reaching for the glass, although you can see it right there. Okay, what if I change the perspective so that it looks like... No, I can't get low enough. Can I get low enough so that it looks like he's grabbing it? No. Maybe this doesn't actually do anything. Maybe this is just a hint at how you're supposed to connect things up with perspective. Maybe it's just a hint to kind of get you in the frame of mind to solve. Why does this path not go anywhere? Why does this path go into a rock? Oh no, that happens a couple of times. Maybe it's nothing. Why is there a single grey cloud behind the other clouds? Alright, we did open this. Let's go check over here. Oh my god, there's just a fucking arm. That's creepy. That's really creepy. I'm just some kind of... I'm a Walmart cashier, and I don't want to be doing this. Oh, a clam. That's what this silhouette says to me. I work at Walmart. I just scan people's shopping for them. Sad cloud, might rain later. You gotta hand it to that arm. Shut up. Okay, I'm very suspicious of this water. And the fact that it reflects so well. And the fact that there's a very big yellow cube waiting for that high five. I hope I throw my entire body halfway across the map and slam it into their hand, killing me instantly, but scoring the coolest high five of all time. Here's another obelisk, and it doesn't look like it has things lit up on it. And this is... So that's a church. They were in the middle of building this. The fact that this is also clearly mid-construction is such a weird... Like, it's good. It's really cool. But it gives you a feeling of unease that I don't think I've seen before. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, this is blue. I'm not sure what blue means, because I've only done one blue and it didn't have any... mechanics. It was just a straight line, so I don't know what the blue actually means you're supposed to do. I do know what you're supposed to do with this. It's like that. No, that's wrong. Oh, hang on. Okay. That. No, that doesn't work. Have to go like that. I kind of have to. And I can go like that. Then I can go... No, I can't do this. I can't do this. Wait, yes I can. Yes I can. Yay! Oh no! What do you mean, Tetris? What do you mean? Mid-construction? I thought they were doing a nice job. You guys, I'm not entertaining you guys. You guys are here entertaining me while I play a video game. All right. What do you mean, Tetris? How? What, like that? Is that what you want me to do? That doesn't mean anything. I can't like figure in my mind what this wants from me. I know I've seen 2 blocks before together. How does that block confer anything? I don't know. Okay, we'll leave that until I find something that makes what I'm supposed to do more apparent. If this whole island setup is like a circuit, perhaps I can run in circles doing the puzzles that I can do, and just like circle around over and over again, gradually building up my ability to... So they were building a desert temple. It's like some kind of weird resort. Oh god. Okay, I can't do anything. Okay, there's a cave down there though. I think that's just telling me there's a cave. This bit's like dead. There's so much. I don't really remember even where I was when I started. Hello, tree. I'm just gonna run around the tree a bit. Okay. Oh, stairs. I really like how that looks. That's what water does in, like, you know, granular. Oh my god. No. I can't get there. What would I need to do? It's... Oh, there's something behind me, but... Oh, this would raise me up higher. Perhaps I need this to be higher first. What a weird game. Okay, where does this... There's a puzzle down there. Where does this go? Oh, I can get in the cave from here. Okay. No. No, that's not one. I can't even keep track. I just keep going from one thing to the next without really even checking what's happening. Okay, what the hell is... Oh my god, what are these symbols? So I did do the 2? The 2 was apparently satisfied with what I did? If I do like that... Okay, then that was satisfied, but this wasn't. Why weren't you? It may be that I have to, like, open this. It looks like it's kind of openable. Where does that power line go? No! Where the fuck is that? Ah! I'm gonna lose my marbles. I really like the overall message / theme of this game. I'm glad to hear there is one, because right now there's kind of very little indication of how much narrative there is. It's just me and pure solving. Alright, this isn't open. Okay. Did I go up here? No. What is that? Come on, I know you're a thing. I know you are. I can fucking see it. I can see it. Oh wait, there's one here. This is so alien. You need to have the right number of lines touching the squares. I believe I tried that on a previous one and that didn't quite work, so I thought that wasn't it. Having one of my classic episodes in the salt quarry. This looks more like limestone. Alright, so I did this one. It now sparkles a little bit. That is clearly one, but I'm standing at the wrong angle. In order to make that more like a circle, I would need to go... Hello? Triangle. What am triangle? No, that wasn't it either. What do you want from me? There's no other way to do this. What was the solution? I have no clue. Okay, is it that you need to run the line through 3 of the corners? Because a triangle has 3 corners. Perhaps that's it. How do I get into position so I can, like... No, I need to see all of it at once. This stupid roof. Oh, I can just move? I can just tilt it? Okay, fine. fine. Okay, what if I just do this from here? No, it doesn't work. Oh, that's like, you've kind of got it. No, it doesn't work from wherever I am. Okay. Oh, that doesn't work at all for some reason. So far, this is very esoteric. So, I'm getting the idea, but at the same time, why am I putting symbols on pillars? Who could say? Wait, is this a whole puzzle? I think I get that one now, the one at the train tracks. Do you? Shall I go back? What is going on with this? It doesn't work from this far away. I was assuming I would need to do something else before I could start to solve the train tracks. Because the reason it's not working is that they are too far apart. And I thought the solution might be to get on this thing. And then use this to raise myself higher. But that needs to be turned on. There's also stuff down there. Like, it's not a... It doesn't work because it's not a line. It might work if I was lower, actually. Because then they would be more connected. But at the same time, then that wouldn't be much of a circle. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm still learning some of the ropes. I'm just gonna keep going. What is this structure? Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Hello. That cloud looks like it's closer. Imagine if there was an invisible time limit to figure out everything in this game. And this cloud, like, got lower to the ground as time went on. Ah. How do I even keep track of these puzzles, man? Oh, it needs to be lit up. What am I doing? Is this even a good idea? What if I'm bringing about some sort of apocalypse? You know what the scariest thing in the entire world would be right now is if I was just getting used to how this all works. What the hell is this beach for? And I was just, you know, now I know the idea. I'm sprinting everywhere. I'm getting from one place to another. And I just rounded a corner and I saw like the back end of someone's shadow like running away the other direction. That would be like, I would probably piss myself. Oh god, Tetrises. And there's blue ones. I don't know what that means. Oh my god, there's... How? I can't do that. I can't do every single... Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I don't know what the blue one means. I have no idea what the Tetris pieces mean. I'm sorry. I have no clue. It doesn't even flash at me, so I don't know what any of that is. I will have to come back to this one. The beach that makes you solve puzzles and makes you old. Look at it. Isn't this very just the beach that makes you solve puzzles? What is this? What am I finding? Hello? What the hell do you want? Okay, so this one might be 3 corners. So I can't do that because that's 4 corners. So I have to go like this. Okay, I did it. I've got it. That doesn't do anything, so okay. Sorry, this is the best thing I read today. Every beach is the beach that makes you old if you stay there long enough. That got me because it has the exact same cadence as Alright, you guys can't make fun of me, but I do like some of the videos made by Dan and Phil of Dan and Phil games. And sometimes Phil just says really inane things, but he says it with a complete straight face. And one of those things was they were talking about being able to, like, children meeting strangers and being scared of it. And he said, everyone's a stranger before you get to know them. As if it was like, as if it meant anything. For the perceptive of you may have noticed that on my YouTube channel, I have posted a Dan and Phil compilation video, which I made out of their stuff because I wanted to rewatch it, but I didn't want to watch like 300 half-hour videos, so I condensed it into like a 3-hour video. And it's the most popular video I've ever made. It's like 400,000 views. None of which was my expertise at all. It was just me making them, like, snack-sized. What the fuck? I can't see anything to do here. Alright. Oh, this one's, like, the first one. Oh, that one. Okay. And then... Oh, all of them? That didn't do anything. Alright. No. No. Alright, what the hell do you want me to do? That cloud looks way bigger than it used to. I don't like this. What? What do you want me to do? You're on a time limit, like Legend of Zelda. What the hell are these for? Oh wait, there's another board here. Monkey bars. Wait. What? What happened? Did I turn it off? What? Where's it gone? Don't leave me. If I'm on an actual time limit, I'm gonna die. I don't like this. I can do it from up here. Why did it turn off? I'm so... That cloud is worrying me. It's exactly the same way that in Outer Wilds you keep looking around and going, hey, why does the sun look redder than I remember? And then you just kind of brush it off because you'd be like, I mean, I must have misremembered. I was thinking of our little yellow sun. I guess their sun was always like that. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, this has symbols. Completely unrelated news. You and your mom found an old PS Vita in the house, and now you have a perfectly legal copy of Cyber Sleuth. That's the Digimon thing, right? That's a lot of symbols. Good grief. And these are all different ones too. That's oh my god. How are you supposed to find all of these? What was that noise? Waspman, that's really strange that you say that, because I had a short list of games. Well, I've got like short lists on the content delivery systems, like on Steam, on the Epic Store. You know, they've given me a bunch of free games. I've made a short list of games that could be streamed, and I was looking for something to put on after Dishonored, but I wanted it to be a bit less, you know, realistic murder, because I don't want to do the same thing in a row too much. So I was looking through what I had in there, and one of the ones at the top of my list is Disco Elysium, but I was like, that's very gritty and intense, and I want to do something in the middle between that that's a little less intense. You know, I want to keep my variety going. So one of the things that I could have done, we need the anime style cheery murder before the more realistic murder. Yeah. But yeah, one of the things that's way up there to do is whatever it's called, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, because I just bought it. I bought the great big stonking enormous everything version on Steam when it was on sale for like $3. So yeah, that was on there. The only reason I didn't go for it, the cloud is now smaller. The only reason I didn't go for it was I looked up how long it takes to beat it, and it was like, yeah, you'll be doing this for 150 hours. And that doesn't, I could still do it, but I just need to mentally prepare myself for playing a game for maybe 150 or more hours. I'll probably do some off stream, like if I have to grind, I don't know. I have no idea what that game is about. I've never really seen much gameplay of it. Or anything. I don't know. It isn't that long. I mean, I didn't really believe it would be that completely long, but if you're doing completionist, apparently it might be. Also, Digimon games have kind of a reputation, with me at least, for being like bad. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult it. I do enjoy some Digimon games, but all of them have in some way been a bit bad. I've still played them. It's just how they are. Okay, a blue one. Alright, it was fine with that. So I'm still looking forward to playing it. It's just that I'm gonna need to figure out in what way it is kind of bad, and then adjust to it. Okay. Hello. Okay. The Ultimate version is a double pack. It includes a standalone story DLC. Yes, I did. I kind of looked up what was in the pack, and I did see that. So that's kind of interesting. Standalone DLC. So I would do both. The gameplay is fun. The writing is pretty anime. Yeah, so there's a lot of game in there, I guess. Digimon games are always like just very slightly infuriating, in that they come very, very close to being brilliant, but there's always something just holding them back a little bit. But that's just my experience of ones I have played, which is like older ones. And it seems like in the more modern, the more recent times, what they've done is actually lean the brand in more towards, like, I say this without judgment, but modern Digimon games are leaning into just being Persona. They're just doing Persona, except instead of catching demon things, you're using Digimon, and that's fine. Like, that really is the way that they should be going, because they are a teen anime isekai game where you collect creatures. So I think that is a good direction for them to be going in, and I think it was even more evident in the trailer they put out for, what was it called? Time Stranger is the next one. And that was even more like leaning into the Persona angle. Like, we've got characters, we've got some cool music, they're going to go into a funky world, and there's weird things in there. So, it feels more SMT leaning than Persona leaning, but that's technically splitting hairs. You're probably right. I haven't played any SMT or Persona games. I'm just doing that like from a distance level. So yeah, I probably do mean leaning into being SMT. But I think that's fine. I think it should be trying to look like a cool, we're going to be a teen/young adult detective team trying to solve a mystery while doing other stuff. It looks right for the genre. SMT Nocturne Hard Mode stream when I understand any of those words together is when I'll stream it. I don't really know anything about SMT apart from what my friend Radrosh has told me. Sliber Sleuth's creature raising mechanics are pretty fun. That's good because that is really like the core of the game, isn't it? I mean, any Digimon game is at its core a creature raising simulator. That's what they should be. Everyone in chat needs to know that if Radrosh tells me to play some kind of SMT title, she has played it and probably beaten it already. Probably decades ago. Radrosh is like my SMT understander. It's impressive how many Digimon the games can squeeze in. You know what? That is true. They never put my favorite fucking Digimon in the games. That's the other thing that kind of annoys me. He's never in there. They never put my guy in the game. I wanted to have my little guy and he's never there. God, at least I'll never end up playing the worst one, which was probably their attempt at an MMO, which apparently was terrible. Who's my favorite? Were none of you here for my extremely long Twitch stream of Digimon World 2003? Because I had a whole setup where I had a frame for the game to be in because it was such a low resolution, because it was on a legitimate PS1. And in the frame, I put a bunch of Digimon, and I had, it was Kudamon. I had him like next to me the entire time because that would be my Digimon. So that's the answer to that. This is probably a basic bitch take, but if I see Angemon or any of his variants, my brain starts rotating. No, that's adorable. That's exactly how Digimon works as a concept. There has to be one guy or one guy's evolution chain that you see it and your neurons just like start vibrating. That's how it works. That's explicitly the point of the series, is that you get one and that's your guy. Get this adorable critter out of the way. Where's the big boobymon? I mean, one of the most fun things I've done recently, actually it was years ago, Radrosh was there. We had a group watch of the Digimon movie. The one that I remember, the dub, where they combined 3 movies into one incoherent movie. And then we all watched it, and I was watching it like, oh my god, when I was a child, my innocence was doing so much to make this game, like, this movie palatable. Like, I didn't even realize how inane the decisions were in the dub version. And everyone else was watching it and looking at me like, why the hell did you want us to watch this, Pi? And I was like, I don't know. It has a great soundtrack, I guess. And then Radrosh was just like, what the hell am I watching? And then Angelwoman came on the screen and she was like, yeah! That was all I remember. I watched the dub of Adventure on Netflix when I was around 9 to 10. I cannot believe Netflix existed when you were 9 to 10. I feel really old. I'm 90% sure Angemon was the first character designed to actively lodge itself into my brain. That's cute. That's really cute. That's adorable. The movie is a train wreck, but it's interesting. Oh yeah, you had Mummymon. Yeah, I do this thing where when I know people like well enough, like my close enough by my sack of friends that I keep close to my heart, if they aren't familiar enough with Digimon to pick out one of their own, I pick one for them, and then I just have one assigned in my head. But Rad Roger was easy because she saw Mummymon and went, yeah, that guy. And I was like, absolutely, that is your guy. Nate, I remember. Sorry, do you actually go by Nate, like, or am I supposed to say a different part of the name? You know, because saying Nate could be a mistake of the letters being close together. I remember exactly the intonation of how they said those sentences, even though I haven't seen it in like a couple of years. Everyone calls me Nate. Okay, cool. It was, yeah, I remember how they said it. That's the saddest story I ever heard. Get over it. Okay. I didn't even question it. When I saw it the first time, I was probably like 13 and I didn't question it. It was just like, maybe that's a joke they wrote. I didn't think of it being a bad dub. So I was very forgiving. Sorry, I forgot about my time limit here. My Legend of Zelda, the one where the moon falls down on you-esque time limit. Ooh, double worm. Okay, so they're gonna start putting barriers on one side and not the other side. They're making you draw a penis in this puzzle. True. Well, actually, the previous one is sort of... I was gonna say it's a bit like a UFO, but maybe it's a Beyblade. Maybe it's a dildo. I don't know. Can I say that on Twitch? This is kind of easy, actually. I don't know what that shape is. That clip is the only thing I've seen of that movie, and it's such a train wreck. It's beautiful. I understand why that guy's parents divorced in that fake post. Did we clarify that was a fake post? I mean, it does sound pretty fake. But I was there. Like, I was there, Gandalf. I was there in the trenches. I had the Digimon movie dub on a DVD. I think I still own it. And it legitimately begins with the Angela Anaconda thing. And I watched it as a kid. And it didn't confuse me because I actually watched Angela Anaconda on purpose. I watched it as a show, like on Cartoon Network. So I knew what it was. And I didn't really question that either. Can I can't use these because... What? I'm trapped! Wait, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm not trapped. But there's something covering up some of these blobs. It feels kind of fake, right in the 50-50 zone of being a shitpost or being real. That's kind of true. It does feel a bit fake, but then... Okay, hang on. See, I just said it was a bit easy, and now they're coming for me. Okay, in. One of these is gonna... The answer is gonna be like some kind of drawing, I swear to God. And then up here, and then... Okay. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I missed a few messages, I feel like. I rented the Digimon movie from Blockbuster as a kid, and it was one of the first DVDs you ever rented. It was the first time I ever heard... Wait a minute. Okay, it was definitely the first time I ever heard the Bare Naked Ladies. What's that? There were bare naked ladies in the Digimon movie? Yeah, the bit where Angelwoman shows up. Why are my footsteps so fucking loud? Drawing my 50 fucking runes to open my door so I can go to the Tesco Express on this fuck-ass island. Okay, am I supposed to do this puzzle now? Yes, it leads to this puzzle. Or maybe it leads inside of this thing. Does this thing have an interior? No. But yeah, I'm gonna play Cyber Sleuth. I didn't, like, for a million years because I thought that when they diverged the Digimon series into the world games and the story games, that the thing I wanted to play was the world games only, and that the story version was stuff more like that one visual novel that they made, and I didn't think I would gel with the gameplay because I didn't know if it was actually about having and raising Digimon RPG style, but apparently it is, and I just made up that it wasn't, so there's no reason for me not to be playing it. And Okay, the biggest reason it's actually high on my list is that I actually have to play Time Stranger, and I need to play the rest of, well, the other one before it in the series, so I get a good grounding on how it works. You can feed Kudamon little treats on your Digifarm. I don't believe you. They've burned me before. They never put Kudamon in anything. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I will probably stream it, and you guys can help me, and we can all talk about who our favorite Digimon is. And yeah, I want to get that under my belt so that I can approach Time Stranger, which seems so much more Persona-y or maybe SMT-like, but it feels like a really good vibe for them to have. And also Griffin Burns is in it. I have to play the fucking thing now. It's just obligatory. I cannot not do it. Okay, you're doing some weird fuck ass shit to me here. Oh, there we go. Right, what the hell was I doing? Why am I can assure you that Kudamon is in Cyber Sleuth. Okay, I believe you. Does he have at least the champion form that I like? I don't remember its name. Soul Westman turns into coughing baby every so often. Alright, I've just got to get... Oh god, I've got to get to... Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, it can't be that one, so it has to be this one. It can't be that one, it can't be that one. It has to be this one. It can't be that one. There we go. Oh yeah, it is Repamon, thank you. That's all I want. I just want to use Repamon as something. No matter how bad any Digimon game gets, I know I've said this a second ago, but they can all rest easy that they will never unseat that one MMO they made as being like the worst of the series. And that's a relief. I never even tried it, but I saw Josh Stife Hayes put it on his Burst MMO series, and it just looked terrible. And I remember thinking, I'm so glad I didn't ever try that out and get invested in it in any way. Mostly because it had like a lot of... It was either FOMO or just you have to pay them money for a lot of stuff, which just looked really mentally exhausting. The selection they have in Cyber Sleuth is pretty big. Well, that's good. Well, good from the perspective of... I don't know, if I'm being a completionist and I want to have a lot of... I wonder if there's an achievement for like... I don't know. The last Digimon game I did play was the Next Order, the one that was like a remaster of Digimon World, because Digimon World was like my life when I was 9 years old. And I was having fun with it, and then I just kind of dropped it accidentally, figuratively speaking. And I want to go back, but now I'm like, I'm not going to remember where I was or what I was doing. It's not very start the game up again after a year friendly. Oh god. Oh god. Let me out. It's curving. Oh no. What does this mean for our family? What? No, that doesn't work. You can even get Apocalypse. It's okay though, they'll be chill. Okay. This is so silly. Does this still even function? Okay, it does. This is so funny. Okay. Maybe that's another clue. Maybe they wanted it to be like, hey, in case you didn't realize that these puzzles can be warped and obey your perspective, here is a massive clue. Alright. I think I lit something up over the water. Okay, let me just follow this. It went over there. I still haven't done this one. Oh, hey. That's actually it. That's it. I need the... Where's the circle again? The circle's there. I need this to turn around. Oh, apparently that doesn't work. He melted. That has a full line that goes all the way over here, but there's no starting circle. Alright, wait, hang on. Let's follow this. Oh, we'll go through the... I completely forgot about the room of vases. Is there anything I can do here with these? Not that I'm currently aware. Alright, let's just follow this for the time being. Does anyone else have that problem where these reflections are wigging me out? They're so clear. Does anyone else have a problem when you say, I'll do this for the time being, you separate the words at the end off as if the time being is an entity in itself, and you're saying that you're doing it for the time being? Hello? Pizza delivery. Looking for a... Hello? Okay, there's one. What am I doing? What is this all for? Pizza for icy wiener. There we go. What do you mean, no? Do you not like that there's pillars in there? No, that wasn't it either. Does it need to be powered up? Or is it the thing that will do the powering? Is this unpowered? I can't tell. God, there's so much puzzles. Pizza for Amanda Hug and Kiss. Hey, I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. Yeah, aren't we all? That's such a funny one as well, because no one's name is Hug and Kiss. it just outs itself. Can I actually do these, or do I need to turn something on? Apocalypse is basically just Femto / Post-Eclipse Griffith from Berserk with a D12 for legs. That's a little bit... I don't understand that sentence, but I believe you. I think this needs to be powered in some way that I have not done. How... Oh, another one of those things! I've seen that before. What is that? What is that? This thing here. No, this thing. What is this? What was that?
Formerly, you appeared to me, O Lord, as invisible by every creature because you are a hidden, infinite God. Infinity, however, is incomprehensible by every means of comprehending. Later, you appeared to me as visible by all. For a thing exists only as you see it, and it would not actually exist unless it saw you. For your vision confers being, since your vision is your essence. Thus, my God, you are equally invisible and visible. As you are invisible, as the creature is, which exists only insofar as the creature sees you, you
What?
are visible. You, therefore, my invisible God, are seen by all, and in all sight you are seen by everyone who sees. You who are invisible, who are both absolute from everything visible and infinitely super exalted, are seen in every visible thing and in every act of vision.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there.
Therefore, I must leap across
What?
this wall of
Oh, it keeps
invisible
going?
vision to where you are to be found. But this wall is both everything and nothing. For you, who confront as if you were both all things and nothing at all, dwell inside that high wall which no natural ability can scale by its own power. Nicholas of Cusa, 1453.
Okay, so this is how I sound explaining SMT lore. When I finally realized what to do with that, I saw the cursor go pink and it started speaking. Genuinely, I froze. My mouth was open because I was so used to the idea that there was no information conveyed in words in this game. My mouth actually dropped open in surprise at that. Okay, so now I know that those are some sort of recording I can listen to. That was presented as though that was a real person's writing from a few hundred years ago that she was reading out. Okay, now I'm in the pink area. It's gonna take so long to do all of these. Oh, hi. What do you want? How am I supposed to know? This is an upside down Plinko machine. Okay, fuck you. Whew. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, he's juggling. That's what he was doing. He's juggling. Now that I know how to look at the shadows and see what's happening. Someone else may have placed those there, which is a little bit disconcerting. Right, we've discovered a bunch of stuff. I want to go back to the beginning and start my route over again. It's almost time that I would call stream, but I'm going to keep going a little bit. This isn't the right way. There's the tutorial. Let me go back to the very beginning because I know there was a little thing to listen to on the floor. Where is it? It was up here. Crunch, 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 crunch. I got really into talking about Digimon instead of playing the video game.
I am standing on the threshold about to enter a room. It is a complicated business. In the first place, I must shove against an atmosphere pressing with a force of 14 pounds on every square inch of my body. I must make sure of landing on a planet. Traveling at 20 miles a second around the sun, a fraction of a second too early or too late, the plank would be miles away. I must do this whilst hanging from a round planet head outward into space and with a wind of ether blowing at no one knows how many miles a second through every interstice of my body. The plank has no solidity of substance. To step on it is like stepping on a swarm of flies. Shall I not slip through? No. If I make the venture, one of the flies hits me and gives me a boost up again. I fall again and am knocked upwards by another fly, and so on. I may hope that the net result will be that I remain about steady, but if, unfortunately, I should slip through the floor or be boosted too violently up to the ceiling, the occurrence would be not a violation of the laws of nature, but a rare coincidence. these are some of the minor difficulties. I ought really to look at the problem four-dimensionally as concerning the intersection of my world line with that of the plank. Then again, it is necessary to determine in which direction the entropy of the world is increasing in order to make sure that my passage of the threshold is an entrance, not an exit. Verily, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a scientific man to pass through a door. And whether the door be barn door or church door, it might be wiser that he should consent to be an ordinary man and walk in, rather than wait till all the difficulties involved in a really scientific ingress are resolved. Arthur Eddington, 1927.
The most succinct IKEA build instructions. I get the feeling that, I mean, okay, none of that was... What are they saying this for? Why would that be there? Why would it be recorded? It clearly doesn't textually mean anything. I've been that way, right? Have I checked out what's up there? It feels like they were just having... They're just speaking for the sake of speaking, if you see what I mean. Like, what they're saying isn't important. Also, was it just me, or did that guy speaking sound like the narrator from the Stanley Parable? I mean, these guys clearly do get, like, repeat work, so it's not like it would be weird or anything. At some point, I swear, I'm gonna need to use the border of the screen to move the thing. What if I had some sort of like round object that I could overlay, then I'd be able to do it. How do I cut this? No. This has just evolved into me running around looking for circular things. Hello? Aw, come on. That's clearly something. And this is clearly a puzzle that I'm inside of. I hope I don't need pen and paper. Oh, I haven't been up here, actually. I haven't been towards the giant arm. Oh man, they've even got, bamboo. Jump. Oh, I can get across. Hello? What do I think of the game so far? I think it's intimidating. I can clearly see that there are a lot of objectives. Have I got anything on this one? So, some of them had patterns you could see a bit of, but this one has nothing. And each of these obelisks has a ton of symbols that you can light up on it. And presumably, I need to do all of them, which just kind of implies that there's a lot of things. And I'm going to start having to just walk around trying to find specific symbols in the environment, which is kind of intimidating. Have I even seen this yet? This looks new. Hello. She's painting it. Is there anything with her shadow? No, not really. Oh, she's like smiling. So yeah, I think I am really, really pleased that it involves interface screw. I've always really wanted to play something like that. I really like things where the puzzles are presented to you and then you also have to think out of the box with what you're presented with. I like that. I'm just kind of intimidated by the sheer size of what I'm seeing. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Where is it? Where is the specific place I have to stand? Oh, okay, so that's why there's a black cloud. But how do I do that? The cloud, it needs to be that cloud. Sad cloud, too sad to puzzle. It has to be that cloud because it finishes the pattern. It just needs to be white, which means that this game is racist. You know what this is? Okay, there's like 3 people in chat who... No, 4 people who will know what I'm talking about. This is the exact same perspective puzzle as that one statue in Corticus's mansion. You know, the the fountain that he made, where it's all in fragments, and if you stand in the right place, they align and make his face. That's what this is. So I have to do one of 2 things here. Either I have to block out that part of the cloud with a different thing, like a different cloud, or I have to make that grey cloud white. I don't know how I can make a... Hey, lady, do you have any white paint? She doesn't have white paint, so it's not that I'm supposed to paint the clouds a different colour. But this is the perspective where you can see the thing. And the fact that there are clouds in the sky that are just always there, but if you move into the right place. Oh, my mistake, Rainbow Dragon is here. There's 5 people. I know a lot of Guild Wars 2 players. There's no other way that would come together in that pattern. It has to be used the grey cloud. Oh god, my head hurts. Well, it doesn't actually. I had a pretty bad headache yesterday, and today I don't. What is with these splats? It's dirt coming in from above? So yeah, I'm enjoying this, but not to the point where I'm getting a migraine. I was here the whole time, but I was sleeping. Does that count? I don't want to... Oh god, what happened? Ladies, please. What is being implied with these stories? Can I do this one? That didn't do anything. Not only does that not do anything, it moves my camera. Oh dear. It's the guy from One Direction. Oh no.
I boasted among men that I had known you. They see your pictures in all works of mine. They come and ask me, who is he? I know not how to answer them. I say, indeed, I cannot tell. They blame me, and they go away in scorn. And you sit there, smiling. I put my tales of you into lasting songs. The secret gushes out from my heart. They come and ask me, tell me all your meanings. I know not how to answer them. I say, ah, who knows what they mean? They smile and go away in utter scorn. And you sit there smiling. Rabindranath Tagore, 1910.
I may be beginning to see why people say this is pretentious. I want these fucking gates open. The hell is wrong with you? I really hope there is actually a point to these playable dialogues. If there isn't, and they're just there to be pretentious, I'm gonna be like very slightly mad. Just slightly. Just a little bit. Okay, it doesn't work. Why is this up its own ass dialogue wise? But like, what is it? What are they doing with that? Oh wait, I can... What is this doing? This doesn't work. Squilliam made the dialogue? I'm a little... Oh, how do I do any of this? I can't jump over a tiny... I can't get through any of these. So I'm at the point where I understand like a bunch of the puzzle mechanics, but I'm getting a little bit annoyed at not being able to see how to get to do any of the stuff I actually want to do. What the hell is this? What do you mean no? See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. How is that no? I've done exactly what I'm supposed to do to solve that puzzle. And it's just like, no. The ones where it like... What is this? The ones where it flashes something at me so I know what I'm supposed to be looking for is much more forgivable. That is fun. I'm not going to say that's not fun. How on earth? Like, all of these? And I've just got to find them in the world? This is so intimidating. Is anything else up here? At least when you see something you can do, it's like... It's not too obscure. Because it has to have a big blob and then a line path. It can't disguise them utterly and completely. However, I have this horrible feeling that finding all of these things is going to be fairly difficult. I haven't even been to this area. What do you want? Oh, at least it didn't just go, no, that's wrong. Hello? Okay, and what? Oh, I have to do it without hitting the branches? When I played this, I saw blob lines in the real world for like a week. I can imagine this, the nature of it being perspective based is gonna get right in your head, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. I think I like it when video games just like rewire your brain. Wait, how do I do this? My own shadow is in the way. Oh. Okay, for some reason I was standing really close for no reason. There we go. Okay. Oh. Is this timed? Are you timed? Screw you. Is there any reason to have this open? Oh. Functionally, this makes no sense. Like, why would the panel know that there's shadow on it? Are they all solar panels and they just kind of know? Okay. This is impossible in its current form. But what can I do? Okay, that was absurd. That was really absurd. Sorry. Is this a normal one? No, it is not. I probably have to do it like through the other side. This is just walk around a bit, the puzzle. Oh my god, how can I see it even? Alright, that's not it. Here? I can barely see the shadows. Oh no. I wish I could jump. Maybe here? Would you like a small hint about the shadows? Yeah, go on. This is just kind of difficult for me. I mean, I can tell I'm supposed to be up here because the next time, when that's completed, it's going to go up to this one. So I need to be here to do the next section. So I can tell I'm supposed to be here. I just can't really see the shadows. Am I supposed to be down there or something else? I can see that it's blocking off like two entire, like 2 rows. What kind of shadows do the puzzles care about? What do they only care about? The branches, because I know they care about the branches, but it's also blanking out. You can see that one really well. I can't see the branches from here is the problem. Alright, I'm gonna go back down. One of the things I've really enjoyed so far is simply the moment when I realized that you didn't have to click on a puzzle to get the interface, you could just do it anywhere. Alright, let's just do it from here then. Does this work? Okay, I think that's a little obtuse, to be honest. They care about natural objects, not man-made. Okay, I might need to remember that for like all of this, actually. Oh, fuck you! Okay, so it cares about the branches, but not the grid lines. No. How am I supposed to tell? That's a branch, so go around that. That's all branch. And then, in up here? And then like that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it, I actually don't like this kind of puzzle. Fuck it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this. I'm sorry. Imagine if you were just doing this and looking up to check what was the branches and what was the inorganic shape, and you looked up and there was like a corpse up there staring at you. I'm just trying to find ways in which this could become a jump scare horror game for no reason. No, of course not. I cannot tell the difference. This is not fun. Sorry. If you don't like the puzzle, hit the bricks. No, I can't. I must solve everything. This isn't fun to me. Sorry. That's natural. I can see like a pathway in there. And then maybe if I go... no. I can't tell. This is too difficult to see. Like, clearly there's kind of a route up here. Like that. Between the bars. Then... I don't know. Check what casts the shadow. Witness with your beautiful eyes. I don't wanna. It's too complicated. I mean, I'm not the kind of person who can look at a shape and then turn around and reverse the silhouette of the shape in my head and then imprint it on this. I can't do that. I can see that there's clearly a path here that they want you to go around. Maybe there? Take a screenshot. I just rotate the branches in your mind. I don't know if it's something about me, but I cannot do it. I can't. I can't see which section of the branches. I mean, I can see it's kind of like... Where's my reticle? I thought I put reticle on. Never mind. I can see that it is like a loop like that. And then there's a offshoot, but then there's another one, and then there's little bits. Rotate the branches in MS Paint. Can I just keep going and see if I get it by trial and error? That's gotta be close. This has to be right until this point because there's a clear empty path on the screen. Okay, I'm going to take 2 screenshots and I'm going to try and do it that way by tabbing out. Okay, I've taken 1 screen. Screenshot. Hang on, I have to now open an image program. I've just closed everything, so I'm assuming everyone is still there. Okay, and now I'm gonna look up here and take another one from right in front of it. Screenshot. Now I'm gonna tab out and paste that. Everyone's still there? Okay, I've got my 2 screenshots. The game is like frozen because I'm tabbed out at the moment. I'm copying. I believe in you. Assign me a Digimon, damn it. That is like the funniest thing anyone's ever said in my chat, just apropos of nothing. I assign Digimon to people that I've known for like years, so I can tell what theme fits them. And I don't know you well enough, but were you not one of the people who was joining in with the Digimon chat? Like, do you not know your own? Okay, hang on. I'm witnessing. I'm lowering the opacity. No, wait. Instead of lowering the opacity, I'm going to make a new layer, and then I'm going to draw the shape of the branch in a big color. There. Witness these nuts. I'm bad at things like favorites. I really couldn't say. I need to know things like what, well, kind of, it's sometimes it's like animals that you like, which factors in. There's a friend of mine which I didn't even have to think about it. I was like, well, she doesn't know anything about Digimon, but I've known her for quite some time, and my brain instantly went Tapemon, and it was like, yeah, that's exactly right. I don't know why. It's just something about how it reminds me of a really mellow animal that would just lie on you all day and not care, which is the exact opposite of the pet she actually has. Okay, now I'm gonna have to. Okay, can you guys help me? When you're overlaying the shape of the branches onto the grid, how do I have to manipulate the image for the overlay to represent the fact that it's turned around? Which, do I flip it left and right and upside down? It's not upside down, is it? Is it just left to right? Layer, flip horizontally. Does that look anything? No, it looks nothing like it. That's not right at all. I'm like this. My brain can't do this. You don't have to flip it at all, don't you? Do you? Because I'm in between the two things. So if I take a screenshot of this, then to superimpose it onto that, I need to flip it because I've turned around. Isn't that right? If I was... Wait. If I was looking at it from this side, then I wouldn't have to flip it. What do you mean? What do you mean I can do it from up here? Yeah, you should flip it because you're looking at it from behind. Why don't you take a screenshot from this side? Okay, can I... Because I don't think I can get the angle anywhere near what is actually happening down there. So you can see it quite clearly from here. That scared me a little bit. There was a sound effect there. I wish I could jump. I want to jump on this so bad. Stop making noises. All right, which... Okay, I can see on the shadow of the thing. Here. It's that segment there where the bit is like broken. I don't think I'm supposed to... Well, they gave me a viewpoint up here. Does that correlate to it at all? I actually can't do this. Like, genuinely, I can't do this. I can see that bit kind of over there. But I don't know if I'm even at the right angle. Would you like a screenshot of the answer? I really would. I want to skip this one. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be a purist about it. I just want to know the answer. Thank you. Oh, that's way different from what I was doing. Well, not completely, but I was going way too far to the side. Okay. That's close to what I had. I'm going to say I was close. Is that fair? Is it fair enough to say I was close? There. I was kind of there. I was going up there, and then I was just going around too far. Thank you, Itsutai. I genuinely... I couldn't do it. There's no such thing as cheating in a single player game. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, hang on. Hang on, where do you want me to be? Okay, no, I've got to go through the middle. So I need to put... Does it need to go down? No, it can't go down. Eh. I'm sorry for cussing about Digimon. No, it's fine. I thought it was really funny. It's just difficult because it's really based on like vibes. Like the moment I was looking through pictures and I saw Mummymon and I was like, this is the exact kind of thing that fits Radrosh's entire vibe. So I know that works. So we have liftoff with that, you know? How do I even... This one isn't even visible. Is the shadow displaced? In what way? Okay, this... Huh. This is on a shadow. Does it want me to go along the shadow? Okay, so now we've changed the logic of the thing. So if we are going along shadows, maybe... Oh god, how do I line that up? No. Sorry for being a dumbass on stream. Honestly, this is way easier. Way easier. Thank you. Did everything just get brighter? Where is this going? Hey, what? It's gone. It went somewhere. But it's gone. Alright. This is like the worst woodland trail ever. What do you mean it's right there? Am I not seeing it? Look up. Huh? This kind of smart, walkable, mixed-use urbanism is illegal to build in most American cities. Sorry, I don't get you. It literally just disappears in the ground here. It's not visible, so I was gonna go swap back to the other side of the puzzle. Oh wait, this one it came from also went underground. Face the puzzle you just solved. Oh, is it this one? I guess it is. It's okay, fine. It just decided to go underground for a bit. There's a lot of these pedestals is the thing. So I'm starting in the middle. And my exit point is at the top, I think. Oh boy. Might need to adjust my angle? No, that was it. Okay. There it is. Easier to look for the ones that turn on than follow the thing. Up, around, up. It's broken. It's broken. That hello? How is that not it? Ooh, if I did that, no. No, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again because I don't see what is wrong. There's a very clear break in it, but how do I not? You're gonna go sleep? Okay. Good night, scenes. Thank you. I probably won't be running too much longer either. There's something red in there. That just moved. The hell is that? Yeah, night scenes. Okay, where is this break? It's two separate branches, actually. But it doesn't change if I move around. Is there a part of this puzzle where the sun is gonna be one of the start point. What are we calling them? Blob lines? Bloblins. I'm confused. I don't quite... Was I going down the wrong one? There? Maybe it's a earlier one? No, that's the one I was doing before. What am I doing wrong? It doesn't change when I move around. If I do it from way back here for no reason. No. Anything I can I stand on this log? I'm doing the same pattern, just... No. What if I stand up here? If I didn't have stream chat and it was just like silent the whole time, I think it might get a bit boring. It's not because I've got people to chat to, but I just think it might. Try and stay in shadow. Okay. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Sorry, this isn't directed at chat at all. It's just sometimes you gotta say fuck you. Oh, okay. This way? Am I going up that way? Okay. Whoop. Where are we going? Oh, we've opened one gate and now... Oh, okay. We got to open 2 gates. Okay. Where's the other side of this? There's so many of these. Oh, right. It was this thing. Right. I can see a pattern on here. I can literally see it. Thank you, Clockwork Man, by the way. No, it won't go on to the other thing. I guess it doesn't count like that. Do I have to move some of these out the way? No, that one's got a pattern to it as well. I just can't see how to utilize it. It won't go on there. It can go down. This section is stay out of shadow, but there's stuff blocking it. Why is there a pattern in light, like on here, but I can't use it? Oh, I see what you mean. So it's showing me the route on top of what I'm supposed to do. So I stay out of shadow. And then I would go like this. Sorry, I'm not even actually able to see it. Like this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it's slightly transposed off of the puzzle. Where's the endpoint? Endpoint is up there. So I'm gonna need to go left. Either straight up or down and then up? No. Okay, hang on. Okay, I could do more of the puzzle if I got really close. Okay, so use those big beautiful eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get confused about using two different directive things in one place. I can see what I'm supposed to do. I can see the idea. You go. It's just I have to move it with my brain. So is it like that? No. It's something like... No, okay. Oh my god! I can't believe I did it. Genuinely, I'm surprised. Okay. Who built this? And... I will accept, thank you, but not... I'm sorry. That's... oddly encouraging? Check the microwave for a small idea. Okay, I will. But yes, thank you very much for helping me. If I didn't have chat, not only would I be a little bored by the lack of audio, I would not be completing these puzzles. Just straight up, I would not be completing anything. Oh, God. I don't like angles. My brain is bad at transposing. Okay, so it's like... down. It's up there. So I want to go down again, and then... like... no. It looks like a bow tie. Imagine a bow tie. No, I can't. I can't think. Angles, Angemon? See, now you've put it in my head. I want to pick one. I don't know what kind of questions you ask to make a what Digimon partner would you have quiz. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's one out there. All right, how about this? For anyone who doesn't have one in mind, what kind of vibe do you want? If you had a signed monster that was, you know, alive and by your side, what do you want that to present to other people? Do you want it to be very cute? Do you want it to be intimidating to others? Do you want it to make you seem impressive by association? This is a weird angle because that doesn't even apply to the one I picture myself. A dragon, says Rainbow Dragon. What a surprise. Rainbow Dragon, hang on 1 second. I'm going to check. If you don't have one, I'm going to check the name of something. I need to make sure that's not the right name. What's it called? Stop fighting in my chat. I can picture the one I want. I just don't know what its name is. Which Digimon is into glass blowing? That is very specific, and I want to follow that train of thought. Just give me a second. Why can't I find it? Okay, I think it's that. Yeah, no. Rainbow Dragon, I'm officially giving you an assignment. You get Monodramon, spelled like this. That's what Rainbow Dragon has. That's official. That's from me, the Digimon assigner. That's my final answer. Yeah, there we go. I thought that would work. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, Soul, thanks very much. I'm gonna sign off really quick. It's been way longer than I intended. I kind of just want to finish this section, but oh my god, there's like 4 more of these. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'm gonna wind up after I finish maybe this bit. I don't know. I can see the pattern on the pillar. I just can't transpose it with my mind. Okay, it would need to go down and then that and then another one and then up. And then up another one. Oh my god! I can't believe I actually got it. Huh? Hello? Wait, there's 2 start points. What do you want from me? So I have to look at this as if it's not the way it is right now, but... Oh, this is so weird. So it's like 1, down, across, up, in, up. That's not right, no, but I think I'm kind of getting it. It's transpose 1 over, 2 across, 3 across, up, then in, then up, across, up. No. Oh god. Oh, it's also... No, it can't... Okay, that one on here is down a bit. So across, down, across 2, up, in, then we go back to being 2 across. So... No way! This is genuinely the most astonished I've been playing a video game. How am I doing this? Okay, this is just... Why are these here? Thank you, Clockwork Man. This is genuinely very difficult. What if it's just... No. Alright, Can I stand here and turn around and see any patterns? No. That's not happening. Yeah, I have no clue. Except for trial and error, I have no clue. Probably on the other side. What if I step back and see where the light is hitting? No, I don't think that's doing anything. Oh, there it is! Okay. So it's along down... Okay, so it's right, down, left, down. I'm screenshotting it. Hang on. Screenshot. Hang on. Hang on. I took a 4-question quiz on DigimonPartners.net and was assigned VMon. I'm not sure how well a 4-question quiz. There's like hundreds of these things. However, if you look at VMon and you think he's cool, then yes, that's absolutely right. I think we should look into this in more depth. Cross, down 2, along down 2. Yes! Yes, I'm solving! VMon is a free neutral type. It uses 5 memory? That's specific to a particular game and not like general lore. I don't even know which game that is, but again, if you look at it and you're like, yeah, I want that to be my buddy, that's all you need. Geez, there's big things sticking out there. I have 2 memory. Guys, we can't sit here and fight over who has the least memory. Oh, it's on the rock here. Right, okay. I forgot. I'm glad we found rainbow dragons at least. The funny thing about Digimon... Okay, so everyone is pretty much familiar with Pokemon, right? Like, Pokemon is too big of a thing. You've probably seen a bunch of Pokemon and you know generally how they work. Pokemon have evolution sequences. Flamedramon is sick as fuck, actually. Then great, then you get that Flamedramon. Then he's yours. Most people like get via osmosis, if you've never played a Pokemon game, that they go from stage to stage. You get a Pichu, it turns into a Pikachu, it turns into a Raichu. And it's always that. You can stay at one stage indefinitely if you want, but a Pikachu will never turn into a Jigglypuff. You see what I mean? You get the family is self-contained within the family. You can change Eevee into a bunch of evolutions, but it's locked into what it's locked into, and an Eevee will never end up turning into a Geodude. That's what I mean. Digimon works completely differently. The creatures are explicitly made out of bits of data, and the data can be manipulated. So you get some Digimon that are like viruses that can be corrupted. So you get some that are like bad versions of an evolution tree that they weren't supposed to go on. There's usually a storyline in an anime season where one of the heroes gets too ahead of himself and he encourages his partner to digivolve further than it naturally can because he wants to be stronger so he can help all of his friends, but he's pushing his partner too far too fast, and because it's not supposed to be that way, it turns into something kind of nasty and awful. But yeah, they don't have fixed evolution trees. You can take one and then you, depending on the game, depending on the content that you're in, it could turn into a bunch of different things. They change it between games, they add things. It's very, very vibes based. You can just kind of do what you want with it. You could make up your own evolution tree if you want to, and I think many people do. You could start with a canon Digimon and then you could make up additional evolutions yourself for it, and that would be just as logical as any of the canonical stuff, because sometimes they just add them for whatever reason. So that is to say, it's kind of up in the air. You can do mostly what you want and it'll be fine. Okay, so that shows me where the start is. So it's here, a long one, up, around, all the way to the end, up, in, up, and then I get lost. No, okay, so that, I know it's like that, and then in and then up. I can't tell what I'm doing with the shadows on this one. Oh gosh, is there any... Oh, it's up here. Okay. I wish I could jump. Okay, if I do it like from here, I can kind of see. Start here, along, up, and then all the way along, and then up, and then around, and then Goes back and then up again. Didn't I do this? No, that's not it. Okay, try again. Along. Then has to be there. Maybe it's like that? No. Back. It is 2, right? Maybe it's just 1. No, that's not it. I think I'm right. I think it's 2 along, up 1, up, and then back along. It's either this, or maybe 3 at the top. Because it's angled so strangely? No. I can clearly see what it's supposed to be. If I'm not doing this right, someone tell me, but I think that's right. I don't think it goes that far right at the top. Oh, I was straight up. Thank you. What do we do? Oh, this one. What is going on here? Start point? Okay, I can kind of see it. Along 2, up, around, and then down. This is so silly, honestly. This is so silly. Like that, and then down again, and then like this. Ah! Yes. Every time I turn around, there are new horrors. Okay, fuck you. I can see it. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look right, actually. My brain has grown a new wrinkle. It looks like it goes straight through and then up. No, it has to go down again. That can't be right. No, you're witnessing, TM. I think I am witnessing. This is hard. Hang on. Can I line this up any better? Get out of my fucking way. Let me in. Is it more like... Oh, it's more like that. So it's all the way to the end. Up all the way to the end. Oh god, I can't see it at the same time. Alright, screenshot. I'll have to screenshot this. Screenshot. Give me a second. I'm gonna like just manipulate this in an image program so that it actually works. There we go. Okay, now I can see it. Okay. Along here. 1 up. Along down. And then to the end. Thank you. Hello, soul. I swear I'm gonna stop playing. I'm gonna stop playing. Doorway. I'm nearly done with this section, and then I'm gonna stop. Where are you going? Where are you going? What? I am lost in the source, but crucially, I am not solving alone. In fact, I couldn't. The Solvus Madness. Look, I did it! It's open! I got it open! I'm gonna cry! I got it open! Now I could do the puzzle. I could do... Wait. Wait. What? I can't do the puzzle. How do I do the puzzle? What? Oh, wait. Is it... I have to be not... I have to be in the light on this side, but I have to be in the dark on this side. No. Light, dark. Dark, 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 dark. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Light. Light, light, light. Dark, 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 dark. Dark, dark. Why is that wrong? Please. Where am I doing it wrong? Someone tell me. How is that not it? That has to be it. Oh, I need to go around here. Round, 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 and then up, and then... Ah! Jesus Christ. How long is this fucking game? Yeah, my reward is getting to see some machinery work, so I'm savoring it. And then it shoots down the escape pod that came to pick me up. Okay. Oh, okay. That looks like a gun. Hello? What on earth are you doing? What's happening? Laser beams! Puzzle beam laser! Go, go, go! That was so much solving. I don't remember how to navigate this. I don't know if I even came this way. Yellow. That's new. Hello? Good lord, that's a long way down. What is it that... Pipe. No. I want it. I want it. Can I have it? Can I? No. I guess I can't. You gotta be taller. Hey, can I? Oh. What? What's the purpose of this? Oh. No, it won't work from here. I must get to the laser. I must. Hello? Oh. What do you want? Wait, huh? Oh. Yeah, I still don't know what the triangle means. I have no idea. Oh no, not again.
The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Whoever does not know it, and can no longer wonder, no longer marvel, is as good as dead, and his eyes are dimmed.
Get
It
him.
was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that engendered religion. A knowledge of the existence of something we cannot penetrate. Our perceptions of the profoundest reason and the most radiant beauty, which only in their most primitive forms are accessible to our minds. It is this knowledge and this emotion that constitute true religiosity. In this sense, and in this alone, I am a deeply religious man. I cannot conceive of a God who rewards and punishes his creatures, or has a will of the kind that we experience in ourselves. Neither can I, nor would I, want to conceive of an individual that survives his physical death. Let feeble souls, from fear or absurd egoism, cherish such thoughts. I am satisfied with the mystery of the eternity of life, and with the awareness and a glimpse of the marvelous structure of the existing world, together with the devoted striving to comprehend a portion, be it ever so tiny, of the reason that manifests itself in nature. Albert Einstein, 1931.
And that man was Albert fucking Einstein, so you better believe he would have enjoyed this video game. Hold on, is this game telling us to enjoy how smart and mysterious it is, and if we aren't, we're artless hacks? I'm starting to get, like, the puzzles with having to, oh, Jesus Christ, that frightened me a second, I didn't see her there. Doing puzzles this way is a perfectly fine game, even if the puzzles are a little bit tricky for me, but there is logic to them, that's perfectly fine. Placing a bunch of completely unrelated voiced quotations from really clever people throughout history around the game for what seems to be no reason is gonna be a pretty big detractor for me, and I don't like having to say that, but if there's no point, like, logically speaking, to what these people are talking about, if it doesn't mean anything in terms of a story, that is unbelievably pretentious and extremely unsatisfying, because it would have made a perfectly fine game in itself without them there, and they don't add anything, and they're just there to be annoying. If there's a point to them, then I can retract that, but just making us listen to some quotes, I mean, couldn't you just written some nice music? That would have really elevated this, just to listen to stuff while walking around, but no, we have to listen to long quotations from real people? There is a point, but it's not very sharp. I like how you said that. Okay, I'm gonna end it here on this snowy mountain, which has now been lasered, but I don't know why. Someone's taking a picture, someone's hammering it. This guy appears to be giving a speech at a lectern. Someone is climbing up this, there's someone lying on it. I hope there is a deeper meaning to these. They seem to be made of clay, actually, like the way that they're rendered looks like they've been chiseled or molded. So I hope there's a reasoning for these people, because at first I was like, oh, is that a person who was like turned to stone? I don't think I save the game. I think I just simply select quit and then it will start again from where I was. So I don't think I have to save it. I'm going to sign off here, and I will be resuming this on Friday. So there's my sign off. This was really fun. I did actually really enjoy myself, and I'm glad you were all here. Thank you very much. If you want to come back, please do Friday. We will continue solving. I have no idea how long this is going to take. There were a lot of puzzles. Hopefully I can do it without too much getting lost and backtracking and like missing one last puzzle, but we'll see how it goes. It's interesting, to be absolutely sure. No doubt about that. Let me just check if can I raid anyone. I don't know anyone who's streaming right now. Does anyone have... Oh, we'll do Segi. We can raid Segi. I've got no idea what he's playing. But let's go raid. Let's not do a raid message because I'm always a little nervous that I don't want to annoy Segi. So just say hi. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here, and I might see you later this week. Yeah. Bye.